You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter. And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And here we go from New Orleans. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1. Another run for Kamara. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. Defense holds yet again, and now it's 4th and a yard. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. No return on that punt. And the Colts will take over. New set of downs for him from the 46. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Taylor again. Another big rip for him. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. This throw is caught. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They're going play action. He's throwing deep to the left side. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. Back now, pressure on its way. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Looking to the air here. That's caught for the first. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Working quickly here.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
Throwing on 3rd down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
He fields it from the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 34. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
To the air now on 1st and 10. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Juju Brents with a pick. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down throw here from Richardson. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Straight ahead Taylor. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Kamara running out of the gun. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And on 3rd down, the Colts going with the nickel here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down. That's complete inside the 35. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Groupie adds the extra point. And the Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. This our last play of the quarter. On 1st down, it's Richardson. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So before they can set him... Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. From the gun, Taylor. He breaks, and he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Colts take a 13-point lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Running behind center with Kamara. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner. No gain here after a gain of only 1, and now they'll face 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Forced out to his right. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Saints are gonna have a 1st down. Pass play coming here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. And now they face 2nd down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He has the 1st over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Now Kamara. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 38. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He'll throw it. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. They go again with Taylor. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
The Saints take over 1st and 6. At their own 20-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Saints looking for a score before halftime. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll throw it. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off Zaire Franklin. And the Colts will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that gives them 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
In the middle holes, they don't get anything on the run. No gain for them there, setting up 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on...
And he gets in, touchdown! The Colts boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the 2nd time around.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
At their own 24-yard.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Here he goes on the bootleg. Buying some time right. To the outside and complete to Olave. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jerome Baker has it. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 24. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Richardson back to throw. Finds his man Downs. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get 4 points to end a lopsided 1st half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. A poor return there. He only gets to the 15 before he's tackled.
At their own 15-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Dropping back to throw. He's going to push one deep down, and they pick him off again. Nick Cross has it. And the Colts will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here's Richardson. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Well, if nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to connect.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here's Matt Gay for the Colts field goal. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
This one not close to where it had to go. This drive is going to begin from the 40. Here comes the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. He's loaded another one up. Brought in inside the 20. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner he took matters in his own hands.
And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He's trying to push the field. Big gain downfield. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That goes for 36 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. Taylor now up the middle. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here's Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Richardson on 3rd. Taylor makes the catch. Oh, he trucked that defender. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. This is Taylor. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Option give to Taylor. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Another run for Kamara. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Reward that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes them to 3rd and 5. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's on the move. He's running with it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. A give on 2nd to Kamara. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st and 10, looking to throw. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it'll be 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. That's complete to Kamara. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, But those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Shotgun now on third down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Taylor again. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Sent to the ground by Pete Warner. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Colts have possession to start the 4th. This one looking pretty well decided already. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. The Colts are ready for the punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Got 46 on his first punch, and this one's pushing a little more distance. Pulled in at the 20. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Saints will get set to take over. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Kamara. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's 2nd and 14. And they pick him off again. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down. He was looking for Michael Pittman Jr. And now 4th down, staring right at him.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Fourth down's going to bring out Matt Gay and the Colts field goal unit for the first time. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now a run with Kamara. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Completes this one to Hill. And he's brought down after a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And they pick him off again. Kenny Moore with the pick. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at App State, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This return starts at the 5. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partner, as he's wrapped up shy of the 15. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Got his target. It's Hill. And he's out of bounds just before reaching the 30. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. They're throwing it. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down. They're going play action. Headed out right. Catch is made down the right sideline. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
That's good for the Saints.
He'll throw it yet again. This one's taken in by Hill. It's a pickup of 11. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll throw it again. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints putting up points in a game decided. Group B to try that point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints take 7 points off the deficit.
Saints 17. Rookie to kick off for the Saints.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Uh-oh, tried to get fancy, but it's a loose football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing the lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, Taylor. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First down, and they go right back to him. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now a toss play. Taylor. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Colts on their way to their 3rd win of the year. A run here with Taylor. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker. Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect the timeout coming any moment now.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a